Hello. Welcome to Twin. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Inspired by Christ. I want to talk about facing our fears as believers, because you will have to face your fears. In fact, in my Substack from last month, I think that was last month, I can't remember, I will be putting the link in the description box where you can go and read this write-up on my Substack, and I think I have a Google Doc access to it if you're not on Substack on Medium. But I wrote there, one of the things that I wrote on in that piece is that one of the ways that God speaks to us is through our fears. Okay, let me tell you something you don't know. The devil lives to intimidate. So wherever you feel intimidation, that is the devil. That is the devil trying to intimidate you. And whenever you just feel just so led to face your fear, that is God. When you come to Christ, you will most certainly feel very, very led to face your fears. And not just fears. We have all sorts of fears that the Lord will have us face, depending on our heart posture. I also wrote this down in a conversation kind of on my Substack. You can check that link in the description. I'm going to add it there, where I was sharing the conversation me and the Holy Spirit had, because the Holy Spirit sometimes you just be like, hey, it's time. And I'm like, time for what? Time to fall. I'm like, fall? Yes. Yeah, there is a fear that you need to face, because literally the Lord had me face my fear of confrontation this past few days. I am being confronted these days, and it's not that being confrontational means that you want to fight, but being confrontational means that you hold them accountable for their actions, and you hold yourself to accountable for your actions. Let me tell you, if there's a very important conversation that needs to be had and you're not having it because you are scared, you have fear of confrontation, and you coming across this video is not even a coincidence. You probably have to face your fear of confrontation if you haven't. Okay, I suffered years of fearing of confrontation, and yesterday I heard it loud and clear. The Lord said, you have to face your fears of confrontation. And I was like, Lord, let's speak something else, because I know I have a long list of fears to face that you're going to make me face. And God is like, honestly, this is a fear that you can face right this moment. Because something happens as we grow closer to God. Our heart posture changes. It changes, okay? Who you are last month is not who you are this month. As you are going to Christ, you're dying to self. Your heart posture is changing. Literally, I used to be very cowardly. I used to be so scared. And as I'm growing with Christ, I'm realizing that He is slowly making me courageous, okay? I am being courageous in my faith and my love for God. I am being bold about it, which is something I could not do in the beginning. But as you grow with the Lord, He's going to set your heart posture. And as you grow with Him, your heart posture will change. And when it changes, God will be like, oh, well, it's time to do this. When it changes, God will be like, well, it's time to do this. So your heart posture changes as you're being cleansed by the Lord, And as you're being cleansed, the Holy Spirit will lead you to face your fears, okay? He will lead you to do a lot of things that you could not do in the beginning because your heart posture was in the wrong posture. But yeah, He will lead you to do a lot of things, and one of them will be facing your fears. God is going to make you face your fears no matter how scared it is. You're going to face your fears like I'm facing my fear right now. You're going to face your fear so you can become bold, a lion, a lioness, and in the face of adversity. Yes, God is really, really working on us in and out. So yeah, I'm just here to tell you that as your heart posture changes, so will the Lord lead you more to face your fears. You're going to have to face your fears. It's very important that you face your fears. It's very crucial in your growth as a believer.